All right, let's talk about retirement. Or, as I like to call it, that thing we all pretend we're saving for while secretly hoping we'll die before we have to live off canned beans and regret. You've probably heard the horror stories. People working into their 70s, scraping by on Social Security, or worse. Moving in with their kids and becoming that relative who complains about the Wi-Fi password being too complicated. But here's the kicker. The average retirement income in the US is about $4,199 a month. Sounds decent, right? Until you realize that's before taxes, inflation, and the inevitable, oh crap, my hip just went out, medical bills. And if you're thinking, well, I'll just work forever. Congrats, you've just signed up for the I'll die at my desk retirement plan. Let me guess, you're here because you're either panicking about your empty retirement account, curious how bad it really is, or secretly hoping I'll tell you that eating baked beans for 30 years counts as a financial strategy. Spoiler, it doesn't. But here's the good news, you're not doomed, yet. Because in this video, we're breaking down exactly why most people end up broke in retirement, how to avoid it, and, most importantly, how to make sure you're not one of them.
Look, I'm broke and I'm footsore, and so you gotta listen.
And trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end because I'm going to drop a stupidly simple trick to boost your retirement savings without giving up smashed avocado toast. The ugly truth about retirement income. First, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Social Security. You know, that thing our grandparents treated as a nice bonus, but now people treat like a lifeline? Yeah, 12% of men and 15% of women over 65 rely on it for 90% or more of their income. That's like depending on a scooter to win a NASCAR race. And here's the insane part. The average Social Security check is about $1,977 a month. That's $23,724 a year. You know what else costs about $23,724 a year? Existing, just barely. But wait, it gets better. The median retirement income is around $50,000 a year. Sounds okay until you realize that includes people who aren't even retired yet. Those lucky ducks still working because their 401k looks more like a 401(k). Why? You're probably screwed, and how to unscrew yourself. Now, let's talk about why this happens. Most people fall into one of three categories. The I'll deal with it later crew. These folks treat retirement savings like a gym membership. They know they should do something, but hey, tomorrow, the my house is my retirement plan. Geniuses. Sure, your home might be worth something, but unless you plan on living in a cardboard box, selling it won't magically fix your finances. Plus, have you seen housing prices lately? Good luck downsizing to a cheaper place when your cheaper place is a shed. The debt? What debt? Optimist. Fun fact, 60% of retirees are still in debt. Mortgages, credit cards, car loans, you name it. And nothing makes retirement more exciting than realizing your fixed income is now going to Visa instead of vacations. The simple fix. Yes, it's boring, but it works. Alright, enough doom and gloom. Here's how you actually avoid becoming a retirement horror story. Step 1, start now. No, really right now. The biggest mistake? Waiting. If you're 25 and put $300 a month into an index fund averaging 7% returns, you'll have over $1 million by 65. If you wait until 35, you'll need to save twice as much to hit the same goal. Compound interest doesn't care about your excuses. Check out the link in the description. I made a dedicated video on this one. Step 2, automate everything.
You say you will be doing this manually, sir. No automation. As ordered.
Your paycheck should hurt a little when you don't see that retirement money. Set up automatic transfers to a 401k, IRA, or brokerage account. If you never see it, you'll never miss it. Step 3, stop pretending Social Security will save you. It won't. Assume it'll cover maybe 30% of your needs. The rest, that's on you. Step 4, kill debt before retirement. The last thing you want is a car payment at 70. Attack high interest debt now so you're not still paying off your 2024 Amazon spree in 2044. The secret weapon no one talks about.
Open goals! That's the gate's taking the lead. It's time for our secret weapon, Westlake!
Here's the thing. Most people way overcomplicate retirement. You don't need to be a stock-picking genius or a real estate mogul. You just need a boring index fund like the S&P 500, consistent contributions, and the discipline to not panic sell when the market dips, because it will.
You got this, hold or hodl, bigger gains coming soon, facts.
That's it. That's the secret. Your homework. Yes, there's homework. Before you click away, do one thing today. Open a retirement account if you don't have one. Increase your 401k contribution by just 1%. Or, if you're feeling fancy, set up an automatic transfer to an IRA. Small steps now means big money later. Final thought, you can retire.
You can retire, but you can't retire from being incredible.
Look, retirement shouldn't mean choosing between cat food and heating. But unless you act, that's where you're headed. The good news? You're way ahead of the game just by watching this. Now go do something about it. Oh, and if you found this even slightly helpful, do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your retirement plan, or lack thereof. Let's make sure your golden years are actually golden. Not just, well, at least I'm not homeless bronze.